This is the show where two friends from different parts of the world discuss all things, all elite wrestling. And one of them actually knows what they're talking about. We'll let you decide. Welcome to the Beauty and the Beard Pro Wrestling Podcast with your hosts, Woody and Sarah.
Sarah, do you love AEW's tag teams as much as I do?
Oh, I love the AEW tag teams.
The tag team division is absolutely stacked.
It is ridiculous.
So I figured on this special edition of the Beauty and the Beard podcast, we could talk about future tag team title matchups we would like to see at some point in AEW. Kind of like we did with the world title.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, I figured we could talk about some tag team matchups in the future for AEW. So, think this will be fun?
Yeah, it should be good.
Absolutely. So, all right. Are you ready to talk some tag team title matchups?
I am. Let's go.
Yes. Would you like to start us off, or
No.
you want me to do it?
You do it.
You started the last one. Good point.
Yeah.
Okay. First one I would like to see would be a revisiting something that happened early on with AEW in the tag team division when they were having their initial tag team tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the Young Bucks versus Private Party. I remember that match from the tournament being one of the more entertaining matches of the tournament. And Private Party upset the Bucks and put them out of the tournament because everybody thought the Bucks were gonna go on at least to the finals of it. That was a really cool moment. It was a good match. Private Party went into the stands and celebrated. It was a really awesome early moment for the tag team division.
Yeah.
And they haven't been as prominent. Private Party hasn't been as prominent in the tag team division recently. They've been, with Matt Hardy, doing a lot of stuff with him. But down the road, I would love to see a tag team title matchup between Private Party and the Bucks when Private Party has gotten even better in the ring by then. But as they grow, I would love to see another matchup with them, just for sheer athleticism, because both teams fly around the ring. So I think that would be a fun matchup at some point in the future between those teams. What is your first matchup you want to throw out there?
My first matchup, I'm going to take one of your teams you've just used and add one of my teams that I would like to see. So I'd like Private Party versus Top Flight.
Ooh.
Because I think they just won't stay on the ground.
No.
They'll just be everywhere.
Air traffic control.
Yeah. Be flying. So. No, I think that would be like a really fun match to like see. And like I'd like one for them to do it kind of like now in like both teams' careers and then further down the line. Like, progression type thing. Because obviously Top Flight are like, such a new tag team that's come in, and obviously I think one of them's out with an injury, aren't they, at the moment? So, but I would love to see that just for the just the sheer like aerial stuff that could happen. Like you wouldn't be looking at the ring, you'd just be looking up at the sky. It's flying over you. So that would be my first.
That would be an absolute high flying match. You're right. That's wow, yeah, and especially we talked about Private Party being young. Top Flight's even younger. So in a couple of years time, you can imagine where both of those teams will be. It'll be fun. My next matchup is you're gonna like this one. You're gonna love this one. I guarantee you're gonna love this one, no doubt.
Okay.
The Acclaimed versus the Wild Things for the tag team titles. So we saw a little bit of that of the interactions between them.
It didn't go well for the Acclaimed
earlier. No, it did not. It did not. But put some major stakes on the line, like a shot for Eddie Kingston to finally bring gold home to Ruthie, and you put that on the line, and man, what could possibly happen between these two teams? I just think that could be fireworks right there.
That would be good.
Yep. Promo work between them leading up to this match too may just hit another level. And just the stuff we would see on Twitter from Max Caster. Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
I just can't wait for the rap again.
Yeah, and then you save that. You save Max Caster's appearance for the Oral Sessions podcast with Renee. You save that for for this feud, and that would be even better. The things that Max might say on that podcast. I think this would be a fun matchup for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%, 100%.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
How about your next one?
So my next one's like sort of kind of taking some singles stuff and then just kind of doing tag team stuff. But I want Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara against MJF and Shawn Spears.
Oh, wow, I like that.
Because the one-upman shit on each of them will just be like... because you could see it, because it also would develop single feuds as well. And you've already got that heat going into it. And I can just imagine, like, Shawn Spears caving Sammy's head into another chair and, you know, just how well that went last time and the actual animosity between them.
Yeah.
Like, put some, like, dangle some gold in front of them. Oh, it would be fun.
That would be really fun. I like that one. Yeah. Whoever has the gold, if there's a mishap in that match, you could see a split between the two people in that team too. So yeah, I like that. So if you want to get,
possibilities are endless.
Exactly. I like it. All right. My next one is going to be okay. I'm going to go. This is kind of obvious, and you may have it on your list too, because it could happen sometime within the next year and a half, probably.
Okay.
So yeah, I would go with Santana and Ortiz versus FTR.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be brutal.
I think there's already so much story built between these two teams.
Yeah.
You put them, you say in a year and a half's time. We think the natural progression of things is for Santana and Ortiz to take the titles off the Bucks.
Yeah.
I love the Bucks, but I still hope that's how the story goes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If they do, you let a little more time pass and then revisit this feud between FTR and Santana and Ortiz. Let the blood feud really start boiling again, and then put them in a steel cage. And that could be an instant classic between these two teams, because there's already so much hatred between them. Now you put gold in there and a cage again. Kind of a look back to the blood and guts match where things really got going. So I think that could be a really special match.
Yeah, that would be that'd be a fun watch.
Yep, it would. How about your next one?
My next one. Let's see. So I'm gonna go with Chuck Taylor and Trent, best friends, against FTR.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, because you got some fun-loving guys versus just serious guys.
You've got the fun guys that you take the wrestling seriously, but have fun while doing it. And then you've got FTR who have to stick to the rules, very rigid, like old school wrestling. Don't do all the fun like character stuff. Very, very serious, deadpan. And I think you're just like, it would just be very interesting to see how that would work and in whose favor.
Yep, and those, we talked about the promos that would happen between the Acclaim and Wild Things. The dueling promos between just how different those two teams are would be interesting too, leading up to that.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
My next one would be, I always throw like an emotional one in there. I did with the last list, and this one would be that type of match, and it would be Evil Uno and Stu Grayson versus John Silver and Alex Reynolds.
That breaks my heart.
Where both Dark Order teams face each other for the tag team title, and I'm not sure how we would get there. And I would think in this in my mind, anyways, Uno and Grayson would have the titles. They're the more veteran team of Dark Order, so they would have the titles. I'm not sure if Silver and Reynolds win a shot, in a battle royale type thing, or they just get up there in the rankings to where they're naturally the team that should face them, and that's how the story gets there. But it becomes a thing now. It's just two teams that really supposed to like each other. They're a part of the same faction, but now they're having to fight for gold, and it becomes serious, because both want to be the best. So I don't know. I think it would be an interesting matchup and a fun story to be told between these two teams that are in the same faction, and two teams we both love, but I think but you love Silver and Reynolds so much, it would be hard to see the crowd not getting behind them for this chance.
Yeah, that would also be like a crowd reaction, also like with the whole like Brody Lee thing, and you can imagine like -1 coming out not asking them to fight.
Oh, trying to get in between them. Yeah. Think about that.
I feel like crying right now.
It's even more emotional than I realized.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Why did you bring this down? Why did you bring this down on us?
I'm sorry. Okay. Give us a happy pick. Give us a happy pick.
Happy thoughts.
All right. It's up to you to bring us back up. It's up to you.
Oh, dear me. I want to go for... I had it then and now I forgot who I was choosing. Lucha Brothers.
Okay, you got me happy.
Versus Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Just because
I like it.
Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page are like being absolute A-hats. And you can imagine getting in the face of like Penta and like Ray Phoenix and stuff. And then you can just imagine Alex Abrentes just like, Penta says. just like ripping to shreds Ethan and Scorpio Sky so much. That'd be beautiful.
I like that. My next one, I'm going with Lucha Brothers also.
Okay.
I couldn't make a list of tag team matches without mentioning the Lucha Brothers because they are amazing. But this match would be Lucha Brothers versus Santana and Ortiz for the tag team titles. And
that would be where we bet against each other again.
Yeah, it may be. Because I would want this to be another ladder match for the title. Oh my God. To see that title those belts hanging above the ring and these two teams fighting for that, I think that would be another amazing matchup between two of the best tag teams in the world, period. Yeah, and it would be tough. I mean, because I love Santana Ortiz, but man, I love Lucha.
Yeah.
I love Phoenix. Love Penta. So I may have to, you're right. We would probably have to make a bet on this. You're right.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, that would be going with Lucha Brothers. Yep, that's it. That's my number 5. So
it's my fifth.
What is your fifth one? Yep.
So my fifth one is Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy versus either FTR or MJF and Sean Spears. I can't decide which one's out of the Pinnacle.
Ooh, gotta pick one.
All right, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go MJF Sean Spears just because the MJF and Jungle Boy history, which would just make
good choice.
So
that's
juicy.
what I'm going with.
Yeah. Yep. So what I'd love is like you could imagine MJF carrying behind Sean Spears as Luchasaurus comes out to get him, and the promo from MJF, it would just And can we have Psycho Sean Spears as well? Just because I can't get enough of that. I just need more Psycho Sean Spears. So I think that'll be interesting.
This could be an interesting matchup. You're right, absolutely. And they would give MJF a lot of material to work with as far as promos go.
100%.
All right, so we are in wild card territory with these matches. So, wild card. I'm gonna go FTR versus the Acclaim. I just think with how serious, we talked about you like to pick teams with who would clash style wise, and these would definitely fall into that category because FTR are all business. They're basically, like a tag team version of the Horsemen from the 80s. So when you take the Acclaimed with Max Caster and his rapping, it's just a natural, oil and water situation. It just ain't gonna mix. So it could be a fun ride. And I think if we wait a year or so before this is for the tag team titles, maybe wait a couple of years before it's for the tag titles, the Acclaimed will have gotten even better in the ring because they're already there character wise. So get them even better, and then that match could be a fun one with a lot of heat around it. So.
That would be fun.
That's my wild card. How about yours?
Wild card. My wild card is literally a wild card.
Because that's what I like. Wild cards.
Wild card.
Wow.
I would like, pretty please. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm
ready.
I'm going to say these words. Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Versus Darby Allin and Sting.
Whoa. Wow. That is a wild card.
Yeah, it is a wild card.
Wow. And you would be okay with
No, I would not be okay. But
I mean, you're wanting this.
I know, but just
you're sadistic even on yourself.
I know.
That's brutal.
At least I'm fair.
True.
Yeah.
You not only like to abuse others, you want to abuse yourself as well.
I just think, could you imagine, Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley standing in front of Sting, and then Darby Allin just comes from nowhere?
Wow.
I just don't know. I just think it'll be.
That would, yeah.
It'd be a lot of Darby, bless him.
Yeah. He would be doing a lot of work in that match.
We've seen Sting can go, but it would still be a lot of Darby. But I don't know. I've got curiosity. I'm just intrigued.
So you're totally cool with Jon Moxley pommeling Sting with a barbed wire baseball bat and power bombing, pulling up the ring apron and ring mat and spiking him onto some boards.
It's just a straightforward match. I'm not asking, any barbed wires.
So you think Moxley's going to keep it completely safe, huh? That's what you're saying. He's Jon Moxley. He does what he wants to do.
I know who he is. Darby Allin said be fine.
I'm just saying, you put Sting into that environment, and
hey, you wanted a wild card. I gave you a wild card.
That is a wild card to end the show on, if ever there was one. Now, congratulations for that one. That is insane. I love that. You are crazy. All right.
I wouldn't be okay with the match. I'd generally be crying, but I've just got some morbid curiosity to see how it would pan out.
That's morbid.
Yeah. Poor
Sting.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, that was a good one to end it on for sure. I hope y'all have enjoyed this crazy top 5 tag team matchups for the tag team world titles as we presented it.
Like to see.
Yes, that we would like to see. We would love to know what your ideas are. So please, in the comments on our Twitter post about this episode, let us know some future world tag team matchups you would like to see, because we would be interested in what your ideas are.
Yeah, I want to see what other people can come up with.
Yeah, and please tell us what you think about this crazy idea that she has of Sting getting murdered by Jon Moxley in a tag team match. Oh my Lord!
Could you see the headlines?
Yeah. So let us know what you think about it. Let us know your ideas, and remember to follow us or subscribe to us on whatever podcast platform you use. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, and many other platforms. Also, remember to follow us on Twitter. Follow the channel on Twitter at BeautyXTheBeard. You can follow me at Let the Beard Play, and you can follow Sarah at Strange_Pixie.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank y'all for listening. Y'all be good out there, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.